The weekend is almost here, and there are a lot of fun things to do here in Southern California. Michael Juliano is editor at Time Out Los Angeles. He's back with some of his top picks. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay, so there's a Melrose Rooftop Theater, something for movie buffs.
Yes, I love talking about outdoor movie screenings. This is a great one that just came back, I think, the other week. It's a top EP and LP, which is this like very fun chic bar on Melrose. The views that you can see though are awesome from here. So it's a mix of like beanbag seating, chair seating. There's snacks and a full bar up there. And they're showing, it pains me to say they're classic movies at this point, but it's like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Pulp Fiction, and Good Will Hunting are playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. It's about $25 for a movie ticket. There's a pretty good deal though. I think it's in the low 50s. You could do dinner and a movie, and you get like a multi-course meal from the restaurant there. So
that sounds pretty nice, actually. And the weather's amazing right now.
Yes, it's perfect. And I was gonna say, if you can't make it this weekend, it's just gonna continue running for a while.
It's ongoing. I love a good rooftop. I love a good meal, and movies are always a plus, right? Tell us about this groundbreaking exhibition that brings together inflatable artwork by renowned artists. This is unique.
Yes, the Balloon Museum, and it's actually the closing weekend for it, which is why I wanted to close it out, or mention it, because I had talked about this, I think it was back in the fall, and I went to this, and you know, it's one of those like kind of an Insta room type of thing, right? But I had such a fun time at this, and like you said, this is actual like artists that they've commissioned to make these
cool.
You know, installations out of like air in all different forms. So there's that ball pit, there's this reflective chamber. You can, there are these like things that look almost like colorful minions that you can kind of just push to the ground and they pop back up. That's me exploring.
Oh, nice. I didn't even recognize you.
The only downside is it is pricey. It's $49 for adults who live in the area and $41 for kids. But like, I had such a good time that I definitely would recommend it. Yeah, and it's I forgot to mention, it's just east of the LA River at Ace Mission Studios.
It looks amazing. I get like captivated just from the video.
Yeah.
People behind Reading Rhythms, they don't want this to be considered a book club. This is fascinating, this concept.
Yeah, it's like an anti-book club book club. It's like a library where you can talk. Essentially, it started here in LA last fall, but it's this very popular kind of reading gathering. And normally they're in these really intimate venues that like sell out pretty quickly. So this Saturdays I wanted to call out because it's in Griffith Park at the Mineral Wells picnic area. So for $20, you get access to basically this really fun reading group. And it alternates between about a half hour of silent reading and then a half hour of either one-on-one or group talks. And you're not all, so you're not all reading the same book. It's just kind of an open conversation of like, here's what I've been reading, and then someone's like, oh, that's interesting, because here's this thing I've been reading. There's going to be a DJ there playing like ambient and jazz music.
Oh, cool.
You're welcome to bring your own snacks. So just like
I was
a really
wondering
fun
how this worked, because I'm like, everyone just, they're going to talk and they're also going to read at the same time, and isn't that distracting? But now it all makes sense.
Like I said, it's a library where you can talk, essentially.
Really cool. Okay, and finally, Bob Baker Day.
Yeah, this is a really fun event on Sunday at LA State Historic Park. Celebrates the late founder of the Bob Baker Marionette Theater. This is the very, very long-running puppet theater in Highland Park, used to be in Westlake. But as you can see here, there's a full day of free festivities. In addition to puppets, there's stuff like circus performers, there's lots of vendors, food. There's also like post-fire healing activities for kids. You can like make art, masks, and also SpongeBob's going to be there. SpongeBob and Patrick, they're the grand marshals this year, which is very exciting.
A great way to get your mind off of all the stress in our world, right?
Yeah, just a fun, colorful event.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Michael. Have a great weekend.
Of course. You too.
Okay. And for more information on all the events we just talked about, check out our website, kcalnews.com, and click Scene on TV.